Every live performance that Sonny's done for many, many years going back, I think that I have from the late 70s, early 80s, is transferred and put into the Sonny Rollins archives, or as I call it, the Sonny Vault, which I am the curator of. And on this particular roadshow, Volume 3, there were concerts that I had dating back to 2000, going all the way forward to 2012, that needed to be transferred, added to the archives. So my job as the archivist was to transfer all of these shows in real time, listening to every performance of every tune of every show. And there's an average of 17 to 20 concerts per year from 2000 through 2012, and each show being a minimum of 90 minutes, most of which were 120 minutes. So you can imagine the amount of time that goes into listening to these live performances at 20 shows per year at approximately 2 hours per show is, you know, just listening to 1 year's worth of concerts is easily an 8-hour a day, you know, 40-hour a week worth of work. Now, you multiply that times 12, we're talking over in excess of 400 hours of listening. And I make notes on each one of the performances and what I think of each particular tune, who was the personnel, what the performance city was, the name of the venue. As I find what I call it is diamond mining, or looking for gems. Every once in a while a tune will come up that really stands out, and I'll make a note of it. And at the end of this whole process, I will put those songs that I think are the best, and I send them off to Mr. Rollins. And this is where we go through a process of elimination, where he'll say, "Oh, that was awful. Why would you send this to me?" And we go through the selection process to, you know, come up with the tunes. And if there's not enough material or not enough time, I need to continue on with the quest for looking for, you know, the gems within this pile of material that I go through. You can't really put a label on it, just something that jumps out at you. Because I can listen to, I probably listen to more Sonny Rollins than he does or has in his life. Out of an 8-hour day, there'll be one tune that'll just jump out and be something special, different. We're not looking for material that is properly recorded in any certain way, because a great performance is a great performance, whether it was done in a garage or, you know, in a proper recording venue. There is, you know, when you listen to a day's worth of Sonny Rollins music, there is, you know, there'll be a tune or two that it will just jump out and be something very special, whether it be, you know, a Sonny performance, a band performance, and really what we're looking for is Sonny. This is a Sonny Rollins record. The Roadshow series is based around Sonny. So if there was like a great guitar play, a great guitar solo, or a great drum solo, that's really good and nice. But this is really all about Sonny. So in finding the gems that I'm referring to is about a Sonny Rollins performance that is so special, it just kind of leaps out at you. And then I make an assembly of the material of these tunes that I think are very special, and I send them to Sonny, and then we go through a elimination process as to what he agrees with me on, what he thinks, you know, won't work, and why. And then sometimes we'll get into a conversation about why a particular tune that he doesn't think works for a certain reason, I think does work, and we'll put it on the side for a minute. But there is on this particular record, I think that there were 30 plus mailings back and forth of looking for the right tunes for this record.
My process is to anesthetize myself so that I can listen to all of my own playing. Having done that, and then I listen to it and I make my decisions. Some things are borderline, some things are definitely a no for different reasons. And the truth is someplace in between. So between Richie's perspective and my perspective, which is colored by my own self-consciousness about what I'm doing and how I'm trying to be perfect and all that, somewhere in between there we end up getting at least what's acceptable that we can live with.
Sonny, most recordings or records that I do with other artists, they'll go in and try and perfect a record, and they'll overdub or they'll fix a squeal or a bad note or whatever. Sonny has always been a very realist and very true to his instrument, where what he plays is what it is, and if there happens to be a note that's a little bit flat or a little bit sharp, or if he gets to a point where he's built up to a frenzy and there's a little bit of a squeak in his reed, Sonny will want to reject it right away, when really the performance is so compelling and so outrageous, and I'll have to bring him back down and say, Sonny, the rest of the performance was so good. There's one little thing that there's no such thing as a perfect Sonny Rollins in this world, or maybe any world, but it's certainly good enough.
I resent that.
It's certainly good enough to be able to bring to people's attention for another listen, because when I hear it and it sounds so special to me, and I hear you all the time, there's got to be some validity to my mailing it to him.
No, he's right. He's right on that.
Because if it was left up to Sonny, there would be no roadshow record. There would be no Sonny records.
Don't tell him. Don't say that.